Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. Welcome to Zelda Speedruns. This is the Majora's Mask Challenge Cup 2024 Randomizer Grand Finals between Favio and Death King 2. I am Shannon and I'm one of your restreamers for today. My co-restreamer Chloe will be taking over halfway through. We have a full commentary team today, so we've got Alexander Harold and Neuronomicon. Thank you both for joining. And in the tracker cage, we have Breagle Bash, all on his lonesome, but he has lots of cookies and coffee, so, you know, I'm sure he'll be fine. Right, Breagle? So, this is the grand finals of the Challenge Cup. We've had 8 racers throughout this tournament, myself included, as you may or may not know from that one time. And it's been a fantastic little mini tournament that we have had. These are racers that either didn't qualify for the main tournament or people who didn't even get a chance to enter the qualifiers, like myself. I just want to say thank you to everyone who has joined and helping with the Challenge Cup and with the main tournament. If Favio wins today, Favio is up 1-0 from the winner's bracket. If Favio wins today, the tournament will be finished. If Death King wins, there will be a rematch. But if Favio does win today, that is the end of the MMR restreams for a while, where we will be going into hibernation. But, yeah. I will hand it over to the commentators now and get our runners up and going. Alex, Nero, it's over to you.
Hello.
Hello, my name is Neuronomicon.
And I'm Alex.
I just want to return the thanks briefly to Shan for being such an amazing restreamer, done so much restreaming, so much seed rolling. Shan's seeds are famous for being just a joy to run. I'll say that.
True.
So thank you so much, Shannon Bread. We are going to get started here in a few seconds. This is the second rematch in a row. So Death King, who knocked me out in round 2 of Winner's Bracket, then went on to get knocked out by Favio in the semifinals, then had to face me in Losers Finals, where I didn't go Shrine, so I lost. And now we're back in the Grands with a second rematch. So we'll see if Death King manages to take revenge here. I haven't seen the Clock Tower, but that's okay. We're about to see it here in a second.
We'll see if they go towards it. And it is a Goron start. Okay, there's something on there.
It's something on there. It's Couples Mask.
A little dubious, but I mean, you can get that at the same time as you get Madame Aroma.
Certainly, yeah. Although I have definitely been guilty of like early couples forgetting to do it when I go in there and having to go back again later. So we'll see if that actually happens. All right, it looks like Cafe is Red Rupee, and was that Lens on the pendant?
Might have been. Yeah. Anyways, I'm like, even if standard may be over, I'm genuinely hoping for mystery settings or co-op to start.
Half the Snowhead is foolish.
Terminafield, Way of the Hero. Water is wet.
Goron Race, All Night Mask. Snowhead Temple,
Way of the Hero. But yeah, I'm genuinely hoping for like mystery settings or co-op MMR to be around the corner, because that would be really cool.
Agreed. Yes, I'm definitely hungry for some more settings here. Favio, we're going to open a small chest, going to get rewarded with a piece of heart. Not too shabby.
And Death King doing Dodongos here.
Yeah, it looks like 2 different openers here, which is neat always. A big chest here in Grass Grotto. A bottle.
Yeah, could come in handy, especially with day 2 stuff.
Death King having a little trouble with Goron strats here, but does ultimately get the Dongos dead. That's going to be a Seahorse hint from Fabio's side.
Unfortunately, they are not required this time around.
And a big chest on Dodongos as Favio reads the quad hints that we've seen already.
Oh,
hook
a hook
shot! Here we
Nice.
go, Chad, an early hook shot. Haven't seen one of these in a while.
That's actually probably just Path or Wath right there then.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm so used to playing this game with paths because the combo rando now has path hints.
Path hints, yeah. Those can get a little bit wonky sometimes.
Truly.
But then again, so can Wath, so... Alright, speaking of Termina Field being Wath, we're going to see P-Hat as well. Fabio continues his south opener. Meanwhile, Death King going to go back to Clocktown. Nothing in the bomb shop. Where do we go next? Oh, right, we got a bunch of money from Dodongos, so probably good to deposit that.
Yeah.
On Fabio's side, is that a small chest? Yeah, it's Letter to Mama.
Yep. We've not seen what's on the postman's face quite yet, so it could actually be something of interest.
A hint here. East Clocktown. Oh.
Oh my god.
Another East Clocktown Wath.
So that's all of our Waths. We got Termina Fields, No Head Temple, and East Clocktown.
Indeed. Bank 3 being
Bank 3
dead.
A little bit handy. Well, we have a hook shot from Dodongo's, so that's probably like the way of the hero there.
Yeah, but that doesn't stop other items from being required in Termina Field.
Yeah.
A reminder that, you know,
we also have that couple's mask too.
That's true, yeah. That was from South Clocktown.
Yeah, but it's still an East Clocktown check that opened up.
It is. A reminder that Waths in this game work a little bit differently than in other games. The randomizer is just looking at areas that have required items. No guarantee that there's just one.
Yep. It could just be one. I mean, that's kind of how it is for OT. You get multiple required items, but... It could... Oh god, that'd be cursed. Bow on sound check.
We love the wild predictions of chat. Unhinted, yeah, that would be great.
Oh, it would be unhinted, because if it was on a sometimes hint, then it wouldn't be Way of the Hero.
Exactly. Alright, Gorman Race is going to provide us with a magic today.
Ooh, no complaint.
Alright, as Fabio kind of as Death King kind of retraces Fabio's steps here. See what Fabio decides to do. I'm seeing a horse going to Termina Field. It looks like that's going to go south, so we're going to see some path to Southern Swamp, Road to Swamp.
Yep.
I agree, Shan. So Stockpot Inn definitely has its own weird stuff going on. I can't quite see what's on that tree, but it looks like Fabio maybe could. We're gonna sync up here in Road to Southern Swamp. Maybe get another look at that tree, a couple more looks. I still can't see it. It looks like Death King is gonna go for the grotto, and the hint says Light Arrow Chest is dead.
So that's all of our sometimes now.
True. Grotto's gonna have a mountain deed.
Well, that's easy to pick up.
Indeed.
Fabio farming for cash here.
Definitely going to use his projectile to go ahead and check Tingle here. It's going to be a little bit of an advantage. Maybe a big one, maybe a small one. And Tingle is going to have a magic bean. So that might be our bean access, but
yeah,
there was nothing on Stumpy. We haven't seen any indication that beans are beans of the hero yet. But good to know that that's there. We're gonna
That's
find a
silver
silver
rupee.
rupee. Oh, nice. And we can grab that with Goron out of logic. Very good.
That is basically almost bank 1 for Death King right here.
Yeah. Really solid rupee routing here. We're both gonna soar back to Clocktown at the same time. We love to see it. By the way, chat, I have a big cup of hot tea, so if I accidentally slurp too loudly, I apologize. I'm not spilling the tea, Shan. I have too many electronics here.
There's
Wallet
a
on the ferry. Death King only has a little bit of pocket change left to get bank 1, correct?
Yep. But now we know bank 2 is in logic.
True. It is oolong tea, Majoria. Alright, here we go.
We're
East
about to
Clocktown,
see.
Way of the Hero. Oolong seed, yeah. Alright, our out of logic tingle play from Favio is going to bring us.
Oh, light arrows.
Ooh. Nothing that we didn't already
That's a
know.
good candidate.
Yeah, light arrows being in East Clocktown, though.
Let's see what Madame Aroma has for us. Some extra cash is always really convenient.
Always helps to sweeten the deal of having to track down her son.
And
Fabio
that's
gonna rephrase
Fabio
here.
getting his lights.
Still doesn't know about the hook.
Nah, he'll probably get it night 1, though. So it's
Should
not like a
imagine so.
super big deal. Because night 1's usually a really good time to get Dodongos. Fierce
FC here as
Deity.
well.
Well, that's not
Not Wath,
Wath. It
but-
is really handy, though.
Yeah.
No complaints. Oh
Think
my
I'm gonna
goodness.
use that $50 to go ahead and check this. Let's see if he has to do any sort of clipping here. Oh, not oolong at all, Goofy. It's just like just a few minutes.
Oh my god.
It looks like a big chest
Also-
here in East Clocktown, so
minigame theme is the star theme from Mario Kart 64
alright, can we make it?
specifically.
Can we make some magic happen here, Death King? Oh, the buffering comes out. We love to see it. Come on, I believe in you.
The odds of that are so insanely low.
Buffering
that
a little
it
too fast.
probably
Yeah, there we
doesn't
go. There we go. Come on, bring it home. Bring it home. Bring it home. Bring it home. Yeah. Nice
yeah,
job.
let's see what it is.
It's
Keg!
Keg!
Well, I know where we're going next. We're going to the ranch. At some point in this first
some
cycle.
point. I mean, you could do it right now. We do have time. But
Oh, I
a
think
little
he might
bit.
be
I
grabbing
think
some
he might be
extra
going that,
cash.
but it's a little bit scary because we're basically at peak reservation time, or almost. Not quite there. But if we choose to go to the ranch now, we might miss out on that. Check.
Time actually stops, like when you're doing the archery game.
True. Room key. Here in Pillar
Room
Grotto.
key?
That's also in a Way of the Hero location.
And it's very conveniently placed. Like, yeah, I could see doing this after reservation. Oh, there is something big, something Death King can get.
Absolutely. Oh my
Deku.
god, it's Deku. Hook locked here. Wow. Well, that is a Way of the Hero chain, for sure.
Oh, and there's something big in the East Clocktown passage as well.
Oh, looks like Fabio is going to use the keg to go and check that.
Huge.
Don't accidentally get that thing wet now. Okay, good.
Oh
Oh my god, a bow
Punch
in
Rock.
Punch Rock. Wow. I'm sure that our runners are gonna start feeling overwhelmed by the jet here. I can't decide if this seed is preparing us for something wild and crazy or if it's just gonna be a jet. You know something, the gear that we have right now is making me smell early east. That's a heart piece on the postman. And letter to
cafe.
French vanilla.
Oh god. You almost kind of want to check that. Actually, wait.
Well, it was a lens, unless but I think I'm trying to remember who checked. I think it was Favio that peaked that, and not Death King. So Death King does not know about that lens.
That's a bow.
Might be checking that, peeking that in Melandri Pool. A second bow on the observatory is going to bail Favio out of this Punch Rock for now. Although, you know.
But it is not a bow-locked bow, that's for sure.
It is not. It's a hook-locked bow.
True. Yeah, Hookshot does lock all projectiles so far. Oh, I saw Sniffer! Sniffer was on Tingle.
No, that bow and Punch Rock should be Sphere 0. Ocean House, Kamaro's Mask. As well as... Same hint on the observatory, that's funny.
And Kamaro's not required.
It sure isn't. Can't say Sniffer while Skull Kid is shaking it, man. Watch me.
Watch us.
Watch us. Alright, we're gonna get to see on Death King's side what song is on the ranch song. Meanwhile, Favio gonna go and check res. Yeah, we'll see when Favio decides to come here to ranch. Can just easily buy a keg for 50 bucks. Or you can pay 30 and play another chess game. This song is Sonata. Well,
oh my goodness. That
chat,
is a dungeon we can do.
We are 15 minutes in the seed, and we have full Woodfall access. With a hook to boot. Seahorses are still dead, friends. Did you guys happen to see the hint at the beginning of Ranch? Because was that the Kamaro hint? And was I just blind?
The Ocean Spider House hint one?
For the Ocean Spider House hint, yeah. Zora Hall being foolish.
So that mountain title deed is as good as toilet paper.
Yep, just go ahead and wipe your ass with that.
Or wipe his eyes.
Yeah, maybe. The second keg from Favio. Gonna retrace Death King here. But oh wait. He does have a bow. Why didn't he shoot it? Oh, I didn't see the hint. What was it? Death King also skipping one of the hints in Ranch. Okay, yeah, that was the Ocean House hint.
Boat archery did. Alright.
Boat archery being dead, and Favio about to check the hint that Death King skipped. Which says East Clock Town. It's just a repeat.
Way of the hero.
Okay. Alright. Not gonna get punished for that. Yeah, Death King understandably going to push south here, go straight for that Woodfall push. That's a lot of progression to do. If you have the kit, you absolutely do this. Correct. We're missing two always hints and one foolish.
Yep.
So yeah, this is going to constitute an early lead for Death King here. As long as Fabio does not do Dodongos and find a hook, they can't get their Deku mask.
He will at night. It's probably like the best time to do it. But yeah, Death King got caught.
Caught in 4K.
Caught in 4K. 4.5K.
Skip Granny for lens. See, I feel like if you're Fabio, no. If you're Death King and you don't manage to peek it, you might have to, but especially if you know that that Ocean Deed is toilet paper. I really don't think you rush that early lens because it doesn't. There's a lot of things. Knowing that it's there can be helpful, but there's a lot of things that you can do if you still just don't pick it up until later. Like if we get healing, then I would want to pick up that lens.
Yeah, there's not much point in it now.
We're already not looking at Keg Castle because we have lights. I don't know what else really hard requires lens.
Nothing hard requires it other than Darmani. And Shiro.
Yeah, Darmani and Shiro, basically.
Path of Snowhead logically requires it, but you can actually do it without lens.
Death King not really going to find much in the way of items here, but did get a full wallet off of the Bean Man. And we're about to see the song. This jump is tough as human. I feel like I've gotten the hang of it decently.
Yeah, it's pretty tricky.
Still gets me every
Just
once
the
in a while.
angle is awkward.
Yeah. There we go. Can we count blue Doritos today? Oof. That's almost a second late.
It's because he keeps going, I believe, like one or two too many.
Fabio gonna decide, kind of some texture issues as he decides to do swordsman school instead.
And we got Oath.
We sure did.
Could you imagine if we only got the Foolish for Woodfall Temple after beating it?
Amazing. It's definitely happened before. The floor textures DLC. Nothing on swordsman school.
Unfortunate.
How are you gonna go back to trying again at Postman's game? And meanwhile, big chest in Woodfall.
It looks like there was another golden one. That's a bottle.
Second bottle. And we can use our hook shot so that we can save time here. This is going to be a cow mask. Can we get some moves in chat?
The only thing... Oh, it's a bomb bag! Postman had a bomb bag.
Postman had a bomb bag.
What was he planning?
I don't know.
He was probably planning a mail bomb.
I think that the postman respects his job too much.
Well, he was waiting until the world ended, or was going to end.
Oh, true.
And he also leave, too. True. He was going to send a letter bomb to his Wii.
Oh my god. But yeah, with our cow mask, we are slowly seeing the sound check believers become vindicated. We still need a Zora mask to make that a reality. And as far as what could be there, we still don't know where Econo access is. We still don't know where ice and fire arrows are. We could still need a song item.
Yeah, Favio just crashed.
Oh. Like crashed?
Hard crashed. Yeah.
Oh.
Like the in-game timer stopped working. Because I could see. Oh, never mind. It was just his capture card.
Just capture card crash.
Oh man, I hate that so much.
Yeah, I definitely don't miss having a multi-device setup for this game, or for streaming this game specifically.
That is the bomb bag for Death King.
Yeah, we're gonna retrace now. So Favio is going to get hookshot, and Death King gonna
You'll
pick up some
probably
night
also
one check.
grab that Deku mask too. I mean,
But
when you have Goron mask, you're gonna have some spare time to go to Punch Rock, like to Road to Econo.
absolutely, you can zoom really fast through Termina Field. So I don't.
Heck, you even have time if you're human, if you can get good backwalking. Oh, he's gonna farm some cash here.
Yeah, Favio trying to take full advantage of his wallet here.
Or yeah.
Southern Swamp being foolish. We did not see this hint on Death King's side.
Because he didn't do it. That's actually really big.
That is really big. So now we don't have to save the witch at all. We don't have to do Picto Box contest or turn in the land title deed.
Yep, and Favio getting Deku Mask, he'll get that second bow as well. But that is actually huge, because that means, for day 2, he could just go in and comfortably beat Woodfall Temple if he wanted to. Especially when you consider the fact that he could probably just route in, like, north, you know, the northern area for night 3 or something.
Yeah, yeah. Alright, getting close to Grandma time for Death King. He still hasn't seen Cafe, unless I missed that. So
he's gonna grab the fish here.
He's going to just hard commit to saving the bomb bag lady. Yeah, he never went to Laundry Pool.
I have a feeling both of them are gonna do this.
Yeah, especially Favio, because Favio knows it's just a lens. We can survive without that for at least a while.
And this should be room key for Favio here.
Correct.
Yeah, Letter to Cafe isn't like the worst spot. It's pretty easy to pick up for the most part. And Sakon, trying to steal, but never does on first cycle. Pretty much never does on first cycle.
Nope. We're always there to foil his plan.
Red Rupee. No. Yeah, if you can't afford the item, if you just say yes, it's faster. Because he just gets so angry that he just can't even bother trying to haggle you.
Bank 1 is just Red Ruby.
Yep.
I'm a little bit surprised now that I think about it. We kind of got a little bit distracted. I'm kind of surprised that Death King.
Oh no! Oh wait, Lens was on the necklace.
Lens was on the pendant. Yeah. So technically, this is possible.
Yep. Because the mask was dead.
What I don't know is if is if Death King actually saw that, or if he's just placing a bet here.
Good point.
Oh yeah, we're getting distracted. That never happens. Well, we got distracted by the crash. I'm saying, I kind of expected, because I wasn't looking at in-game time. I kind of expected Death King to go ahead and go into Woodfall, but you know this makes sense. Making sure that you take care of Bomb Bag Lady, going ahead and mailing this letter, getting that set to go, and then going into Woodfall Temple makes perfect sense. So that's what Death King's going to do now. We're going to see our first dungeon. Chat, it's sub 30 and we're getting our first dungeon. Let's go.
Just wait until we get a sub 10 dungeon.
Oh my god. Is that even possible?
Almost. It'd have to have like that kind of lineup of circumstances, but like someone plays so ruthlessly aggressively to make that happen. That
Fabio is going to try
to all of their checks.
Fabio's going to try to get Bomber Kids done before Grandma. I think that they might have time. Nope. Yeah, no. If they inverted, they might have.
It isn't worth it though, because if you invert and you're still inverted, going to that cutscene, oh my god, it is painfully slow.
Yeah. Or just uninvert right before the cutscene.
Good luck with that. No. Woodfall's not foolish. We found all of our foolishes.
It was Swamp that was foolish.
I was joking about whether we'd find a Woodfall foolish after finishing.
Yeah, it was a joke. Death King, just Goron Pound. I learned that you can Goron Pound and one-shot these guys from watching our restreams back, Death King. Come on. Moon's
oh my
tier
god.
here.
Yeah, it's like the meteor that killed the dinosaurs.
The meteor that killed the dinosaurs. Yeah. That was a thinker.
I'm pretty sure that's why they made that specific interaction.
That would be really funny. That was the reason. We're gonna see a big chest here behind Room Key. And it's Zoramask. Oh my gosh.
Oh
so
my god.
What was I saying about double Wath Termina Field? Now we're gonna have double Wath East Clock Town.
Oh my god.
Because yeah, here Fabio is at a perfect time to just do sound check. You could just do it right now. After you wipe this dude's ass.
His face. And get $20 for the trouble.
You can just do it right now. Except, wait. No, Fabio can't. Fabio hasn't been to Woodfall. Fabio doesn't have the cow mask.
Yeah, no Moo. The person who has Moo doesn't have Zoramask yet.
Yeah, because
It'll
I
also
guess they
be
didn't...
day 2 by the time he finishes.
Yeah, so that's... Well... Maybe. I can only imagine that there's going to be a similar type of routing going on Death King's side, but it might be a night 3 route to where we do the Room Key and Toilet Hand at the same time, but we can't do sound check because it'll be night 3.
Yeah. One thing I will say for sure, though, is it'll be very interesting to see when he gets it.
Meanwhile, Fabio is not going to retrace here. Fabio is going to go west. Which, yeah, that's kind of a heads-up play. I think if I was Fabio, I would have been kind of planning to go south. But, you know, the sudden Zoramask might be a reason to go this way. but maybe not. Maybe now we're going north.
North. We're going north.
This also makes sense. This is a sound check. This is song check rather that we haven't seen yet. I really want sound check to happen, guys. Now that it's a possibility, I really want to have it. If there is a third bow on sound check, that would be really funny. We're going to see a song check here in the north. We have Foolish Path to Snowhead, but we do have magic.
And there's also Lens Cave too.
Lens is available, so technically the hot water is in logic.
Yep.
To do Smithy 1 here, which may be what Favio is thinking about. Might be thinking about in-game time. Might be worried about missing that.
And that
Hugo
is
just
a
has a
rupee on
silver
Hugo.
rupee. That is a lot of money though, so you know.
Yeah, it's a lot of
if you really want the cash, if you really need the cash this cycle.
I'm sorry, but he's not worth the Uber trip. I mean, you have to brave through giant enemy spiders. And the snow. But more importantly, the giant enemy spiders.
Most importantly, just the amount of time that it takes to get all the way over here. Not much else in Woodfall Temple, it looks like, for Death King.
How much do you think a Dodongo sirloin costs?
A rock sirloin from Dodongo's Cavern?
Yeah.
In this economy? Probably at least 100. We're gonna see Sniffa here.
Considering Sniffa costs 40 rupees, I gotta imagine that it's at least 50. As a heart piece.
Oh boy, I sure hope no corpses fall on me. You gotta wait for the right moment to shoot him.
Oh no.
You gotta wait for him to let down his guard.
Or you can just shoot it like his legs. Because he doesn't shield those very well. Yep. And that
Baby Gorn is gonna teach us storms.
He's crying up a storm. He's
Did Favio try to break the pot? The rock sterling pot anyway? Just to see if he could? That's true.
Oh my god.
Death King has not gotten magic yet. We're gonna find logic
Bunny
for our
Hood!
bomb bag.
Oh my god. We
So
have
that-
Bunny Hood.
So that bomb bag is in logic now. And Lullaby being on Blue Warp.
Oh my god. We can actually get in.
Can somebody remind me where magic was?
It was on Gorman Bros.
True, yeah. I don't know when Death King routes that in. And sure enough, it is day 2 for Death King.
Oh, well, there's something spicy in the cave. Ah.
That's not spicy.
It was bait.
It was bait.
Imagine if it was fire arrows in Snowhead.
That would be wild. It wouldn't be the first time. Okay, Shannon Bread. Probably we're going to finally choose to go south. Armed with the knowledge that swamp is foolish, we can skip a grotto. As well as
skip a
all
lot
of
of
wood.
things. And oh my god.
And Death is gonna finally read this. Yeah.
Oh my god. So
The-
we need the ultimate Zelda randomizer soon enough, where we
The
have
ultimate
all the
Zelda?
games.
Oh my god. I don't think the world is ready for that yet. Yes, Pojo, you missed the empty boss room. Meanwhile, Death is going to retrace north. No magic to speak of still, because they haven't done Gorman Bros race. There is another magic somewhere in the game. I don't think that's gonna hurt him though. I don't think there was anything magic blocked.
Not yet. Logically speaking, Snowhead Temple is.
That's true. We could, if we
And
had that, we
Snowhead
could
is
go there.
Woth. And there is only one item strictly not locked behind. Only one item strictly locked behind fire arrows.
Which is?
Goat's item.
Oh, right, yeah. And also in terms of what we can actually do in logic right now, the only thing we can't do in North, if we had magic on Death King's side, would be Tech Trial. And of course Springtime.
Yep.
But yeah, we have the wallet to do Smithy 1. We have bombs, so we could get into both of these grottos. But both runners are choosing not to utilize the lens knowledge. Which
I don't think Favio even handed in the letter to Cafe yet.
No. Well, we don't need to actually get, like I said, we don't need to actually get the lens. Just knowing that it's there helps. Because we can, we know that we can do like the out of logic strats. Granted, they are a bit time consuming, so I understand also the play to put them off for now. But fire arrows can absolutely be on Smithy 1 right now. Yeah, so for those in chat are confused, we have seen, or at least we're pretty sure we've seen, it was a little bit hard to see, a lens of truth on Cafe's pendant, which Death King has set up this cycle and can actually pick up, but Favio is the one that has actually seen it.
Yep.
And the letter to Cafe was free on reservation, so both runners have it. It's just a question of what they decide to do with that item and that knowledge.
Yeah, at this point, Death King's only really up, like, Woodfall Temple, and not even that much. I think that if... It depends on if we find another magic, or if he goes to Gorman Bros at some point.
Yeah. I don't know when, if you're going to skip Gorman Bros in your opener, I don't know when you route it in, to be honest. All right, that's going to be Cow Mask for Favio. So Favio can now do sound check.
Yep, we can now go and do Moo. That is possible.
If you're rooting for Death King, you really hope that Death King doesn't accidentally save over his room key. Because that's Zora Mask. Yep, Shiro is definitely in logic right now.
Honestly, though, I could see Favio probably rushing Snowhead after.
I could see that, yeah, with what he has.
It's just a statistically good play, I feel like.
Definitely.
Oh, looks like Death King is probably going to go and do Gorman Bros race here. No, never mind.
Thinking about it.
Was thinking about it, but then,
Where are we going, Death King? We're going west.
Looks west.
With no Zora.
Unfortunate. Looks like he's gonna go commit
dear.
fully to the west here.
Do your Sphere Zeros, Death King. You're embarrassing me.
He's probably trying to play a bit aggressively so that he can get a leg up on
Let's get the
Favio
Grotto,
here.
Death King. Oh my goodness.
I think that's what the situation here is. He's trying to play really aggressively so he can get the advantage on Favio. Like, we know it's not quite the play right now, but... because we've seen that magic location, but... unfortunately, Death King does not know of it quite yet.
For those who are confused, Death King is the one who knocked me out of the tournament, so when he makes mistakes, it looks bad for me. You gotta hand this seed, though. What a way to wrap up, because, you know, so many of these seeds have had, like, just absurd logics, bottlenecks, and chains, and all this stuff. Season 5, Seedbot, has been a menace. If we're being real, it's not Shan, it's really a Seedbot. So the fact that now it's going to choose to bamboozle us, and Death King especially, it seems, by putting everything in Sphere Zero.
Yeah.
You know, the aggressive plays that would really have beaten so many Season 5 seeds are now not the answer.
Yeah.
Just do your room key. Just do your Gorman race. Don't go to dungeons.
Well, you'd still go to dungeons, yeah? Because, I mean, this dungeon has a song. Although this is a very healthy seed when you consider... like, I think we've seen and gotten 3 heart containers.
Yeah, we were very healthy. Nothing on the fish. He doesn't even want that heart piece. Blame Shan. Alright, so what does Death King do now? He's not warping out. He's still here on coast. He's going to push Cape.
I mean, you can just about full clear it. You can peek everything else.
You can't peek underwater chest, and we can't swim except out of logic with human.
You can peek underwater. You can 100% peek underwater chest.
That's true. I can't peek underwater chest. How about that? This
And
is
you
an
can peek,
interesting.
yeah, too.
This is an interesting nod to what happened in my race. If he decides to out of logic swim here, because I did that in my race against him, because I had a Mountain Deed and I forgot that I couldn't turn it in because I didn't have Zora Mask. I was in the middle of the swim. I was like, well, this is an owl. Okay, no, he's not going to do that.
No,
Go ahead and go over to like.
Yeah, this makes sense. Get a
All
hint
you have
along
to
the way
do,
as well.
Pojo, is just ask really nicely for Shan. I'm sure Shan would be happy to roll you a seed. There's
the
Swamp Man.
second copy.
Yeah. At this point, we're just missing 2 always hints.
Oh, there's something on the first ledge. Who needs to do a meteor slam when you can do a meteor mash instead? Oh, there's a bean.
That's not relevant because we have a hook shot.
But we have found both beans.
It's true.
Oh my goodness. I'm just thinking now of like all the different games on Archipelago.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Archipelago. I've had a great time with Archipelago so far. It's great. It even got me to play Oot again. I haven't played Ooter in 2 years. It got me to play again.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I've been trying to get to qualifiers for that, but either busy or just super duper tired.
Yeah.
Okay, we finally see what's on the postman's face.
Yeah, we
There's
saw
a
that
piece of art.
earlier on day 1, on at least one player's side. And Death King is going to
Get
We're finally gonna get a clear look at what this really is. If it's a lens,
it is
it
a
is a
lens.
lens. Yeah, I knew I recognized the distinct red.
So
of
Favio's not gonna get it this cycle.
pinkish red of the lens itself.
Because it's already way too late. He didn't hand in the letter to the mailbox.
Yeah.
And
That's
that's
okay.
fine, though.
Like
It's
we were
not a
saying.
big deal.
Logic, who gives a... Who cares about logic?
We don't even really have healing yet, so it's not much point.
Yeah, well, we can get Shiro right now, for sure.
Yeah, but there are better... Well, he can't. He has no magic still.
Oh, right.
Oh, look! Someone came from the ceiling. That's a little bit unfortunate. You know what's even worse is he calls himself the god of the woods or whatever. But I don't know, he doesn't seem very godly to me.
No. Alright, so let's see what Favio does after this. Death King gonna continue to put off Night 3, at least for now.
Yeah, if I was in Favio's shoes, I'd 100% push Snowhead at this point.
Yeah. Because that's way of a hero.
Yep, and there's basically only one check you can't do, and that will tell you already, right away, that you'll need to find fire arrows before you find this Wath. It looks like that's what he's doing, which I agree with this play. You push the knowledge that you have.
Yeah. And the only other option that we really have is to go to Pirate's Fortress, because we do have the Zora Mask.
Yeah, we have everything to full clear it, actually, but yeah, here it just makes sense to just push the Wath. Unfortunate. Bomb choose.
Yeah, so if Death King's paying attention, he also knows that he only needs a magic away from doing exactly what Favio is doing. He just really thinks that it's on something. No. He's just really thinking that it's on something a higher sphere than Gorman Race.
Driving a Goron is kind of like driving one of those really, really old vehicles, but like with most of the car kind of broken down to the point where the steering is just dead. Death King has the room key, but it is on.
It's in
Termina Field Pillar.
Yeah, Pillar Grotto. Yeah, so ideally, Death King turns that in at some point. Probably gonna be like a Night 3 play at this point. Hopefully he doesn't save over it. So I don't know if you remember that exists with all the other crap that was in Termina Field Way of the Hero.
It looks like Death King is gonna do the observatory here. So
this
get
is a
another
really
heart
late
container.
observatory. Like,
unless you just flat out try skipping it. Favio almost fell off again, but made sure not to.
We are at the 52-minute mark. Both of our runners have not even made it to day 3 of first cycle yet. There's
and
just
Favio
been
is
so
in
much
his
to
second
do.
dungeon.
And Fabio's in his second dungeon.
And it's a possibility that this could be clearable. Depends on what the Wath item in here is.
We'll see. I mean, knowing Seedbot, it's probably an item leading to fires. So we will probably be a forced double dip. Or it could be something completely unrelated, and we have to.
Well, it's not for this one.
Elsewhere to look for fire arrows. We're still missing Ikana access. We're still missing ice arrows. I think the presence of storms means that we at least need one song item.
Yeah, we do. Whether it's
we have the keg
shield
already.
or well, we already used the keg too.
Yeah.
We need either mirror shield or captain's hat. Well, that's also not Wath. And the moon cries a bow. Or a quiver, a big quiver. So Death King should be big and quivering. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we were able to get Keg really super early with Goron mask start. Oh, there's something here.
Yeah, the keg was on Treasure Chest game, and we're in a Goron start.
Fire
Hey, look,
throws.
fire throws!
Oh my
right.
god. Well,
never mind, it's just fire arrows.
Yeah, that is really big. So, so we need Akana access and ice arrows for the item side of things, and then we need song items on top of that. Oh my god.
Second item.
And it is
Garo
Mask.
Mask. All right.
There's Akana access right there.
So we need ice arrows and we need a song item. And that's it.
Yep.
Death King really needs to get Room Key done, really needs to get Gorman race done. Or else Fabio's going to run away with this race.
Maybe even needed 2 song items. True. Very
Let's
true.
see.
I don't know. We've had some pretty insanely jet seeds throughout the season.
Yeah,
Rando Bada is always just out for some level of blood. While we do have out of logic Ikana Canyon Owl.
True. We know Zora Hall is foolish. Death King ending up in Graveyard. Possibly thinking
honestly,
Cheetah? I hope Death King doesn't think he's done Gorman race already.
Oh, that would be disastrous.
That'd be disastrous. Because like the kinds of checks that we're seeing. Storms here? What's happening?
We are seeing Cheetah.
Did Death King even peek the chest? Or is he just doing it?
I think he's just doing it. I didn't see it.
You're gonna Kokiri this? My god.
Yeah, I've had to do that before. It's
At least
painful.
use Goron.
think it's like 1 or 2 more. Yeah, 1 more. Oh, it was
it is
big.
something. So I guess he was able to see it.
Yeah.
It's a weird peak I don't know about. And it's a great
No.
fairy sword. Enjoy your damage increase. But
Oh
we
my
still
God.
need to do our sphere 0 and push our Termina Field Wath.
That is the boss key Wizrobe
It is.
on Savio's side,
Okay,
so
we're gonna see the tier.
yeah.
That's gonna just be money.
Oh, it's stuff that you can hand in for Bank 2. So we've not seen Bank 2 yet. There are some springtime checks too, as well.
Yeah. Favio is really set up here.
So that we do have a possibility that we do have like ice arrows in springtime. So it wouldn't be the first or the last.
Yeah. Just going into the inn. This is our toilet hand. Oh my god, is this our toilet hand room key sound check play?
Hopefully. I'd love to see that.
We can't. No wait, we could. Because the Zora Mask pickup is right here.
Yeah. It is a possibility.
We'll see if he thinks of it. East Clocktown is Way of the Hero. So this could be a bailout.
There's Zora Mask for Death King.
Nope, he's warping. He's not thinking about it. Goodbye, sound check. Oh,
that
Fabio
is truly
getting
unfortunate.
stalactited.
Yep. That is so unfortunate.
yeah, I hit that thing. Show it what you think of that. Death King going to continue to miss magic here. So I think, unfortunately, with Death King's equipment, this play of going to Pirate's Fortress does make sense. It is a density play. There could be a second magic here.
True.
Because, yeah, this is a very dense location that we can full clear.
Well, that's a heart piece on Clifford. Light Arrow's chest is
Light
still
Arrow
dead.
chest.
There's Goat's remains. So it seems like Goat's rewards didn't seem to have much.
All right, we might be about to find our always hints here. Gossip Stones has a sword,
which obviously is not required.
a very quiet Pirate's Fortress. Why is there no music here? Oh, does Death King have night music off?
No. There's background music.
What is it?
I don't remember, but like... it's like atmospheric music.
Huh. Fisherman game. Okay, that's hint percent.
Yep. Because, yeah, I can hear a bit of, like, some background music.
All I hear is boats. Boat motors.
You'll probably hear it more clearly here.
Gonna do... Oh, yeah, is this like the grotto music from... something like that?
Kinda.
Gonna do interior first.
Yep, that's how it usually goes. And there's something in springtime.
It's Cafe Mask. Hey, we can turn in later to Mama Cycle 1.
Oh my god.
Chat, if this is a 1-cycle seed, how hype would that be? For the grand finale, we get a 1-cycle seed.
Well, if Captain's Hat is required, then we're getting very close to the end of that 1 cycle.
That's very true. Something here.
Because Night 3 does not... The Night 3 grave does not connect to the other 2 nights. Oh, yeah, there's something in the fish tank.
Another bomb bag. Happy 1 hour, everybody.
Yes,
so as
we are on cycle 1.
Yeah. As we make our way through Pirate's Fortress, let's take a moment to thank all the wonderful people that put this restream together. Our race is the grand finals of Challenge Cup Season 5 between Favio94 and Death King 2. Our tracker today is none other than Breagle Bash. He's doing amazing. Thank you so much. We have our restreamer, Shannon Swamp Title Deed on the Keg Trial, and Mask of Truth. We are still in Cycle 1. That's very true. Shannon is also doing an amazing job restreaming. She rolled the seed. She's going to be relieved at some point by Chloe, but I don't think that's happened yet. Can we get shout-outs for all of these people? I am Neuronomicon, and my co-commentator is Alexander Harold.
Hello. Had to. All right. Will bees be required?
Let's see. Yes.
Looks like it. A very stinging sensation.
Fabio post springtime gonna move on to day 3. Yeah, what if the seed is just done when Chloe gets here? Milk.
Oh, it's another bottle with milk in it. A little unfortunate.
Giant's Mask on the tower.
So Fierce Deity is not Wath. I repeat.
Well, we already had other Wath items. Light arrows were both in East Clocktown.
And
Death King continues into sewers here, most definitely. Meanwhile, Favio is going to make his initial west push, finally.
Yep. Magic was on the Gorman Bros race.
It's true. And I'm seeing some faces on Death King, which I'm wondering is realization that we've missed out on soundcheck this cycle. We could have done it right after getting
I think it was just like how close he was to getting into sewers and then just noped. Because if you change a day, then you get put onto like the nearest piece of land that, or rather the piece of land that you were on previously.
Yeah, it's true.
Which is truly unfortunate. That is some vanilla behavior I am not a fan of.
Yeah, but what can you do?
Yeah, because it sets the it really loads the area to set the NPCs. That's why they did it this way. Oh,
something. It's Captain's Hat.
Oh,
what were we saying? All right, so this might prevent the 1 cycle.
Yeah, it probably does. Not that it matters too much. It would have been nice to have, but
yeah. And land title deed, but
A
swamp
dead
being
land
foolish.
title deed.
Yep.
That's 2 deeds there just flat out dead.
Yep. Definitely. But yeah, if you are Death King and you want this to be a 1 cycle, you need to find magic. And you need the
And
graveyard
mirror.
to not be required.
I feel like this is going to be a 2 cycle.
You're probably
least.
right.
Unless you're someone like Pixel Shake, who's already done probably like 5 cycles by now.
The other section.
Because doing a 1 cycle isn't even all that much faster. And you're making an insane gamble by doing that too.
Yeah. Fafi, we're gonna choose to do Cape here. We'll be able to full clear.
Yeah, because then he can get the owl statue. Because if he finds ice arrows, he can just immediately go and do... Well, not yet. Not immediately, but like... Get it all set up for later. He's just deciding where he wants to do... What he wants to do first. And we're finally getting... I think he did.
I don't know which one you're talking about, Briegel. Fabio completed Bomber Kids. Oh, wait, no. I think Fabio might have started Bomber Kids and not finished. That's true. I think he advanced the day. Oh, I did not know you could do this.
Because it's so much slower.
It is so much slower. I don't know, this area just kind of seems slow in general anyway. Fabio
Dead, though,
Fabio
because
yeah.
Hall is foolish.
Zora Hall being foolish, that Mountain Deed's useless. So it is absolutely toilet paper.
And Death King doing displacement. Not sure if I agree with that. You're better off just playing it normally.
Yeah, but you have to like know all of the jump techs and stuff. I also don't bother playing the full game. I like just doing this. But hey, maybe that's why I'm in Challenge Cup. Oh, you can jump all the way. You can jump all the way from one rupee platform to the next, though. You do not need to stop in the middle. So both runners are retracing at this point.
Of course, the difference being that Favio's already basically done 2 dungeons.
Yep, and Fabio has Zora Mask, so they can get this chest, which is nothing. And hit this owl. Death King is going to be able to do Ocean House chest here. But nope, not going to do that.
You typically just don't go for it immediately. It's a place that tends to get last location. He also didn't peek the underwater chest.
Yeah, so he has to look at that.
Oh my god. True.
So Lulu can have some privacy in her room. It's not like she hangs out there anyway.
So Favio will be getting that captain's hat soon enough.
Maybe that's the reason, is because the scrub is just sitting there, making it uninhabitable, inhospitable.
But you know what has opened up? Secret Shrine.
That is true. With this Garo mask from Snowhead, we can absolutely go up to Ikana. We can absolutely do Secret Shrine right now. So yeah, Fabio gonna retrace into Pirate's Fortress, gonna get the captain's hat, and that's basically all we found in there.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Death King gonna continue to hunt around for magic. Mini games ahoy. We haven't seen Swamp Archery yet.
Yep.
Do your Gorman raise before it's too late.
We all know you really secretly love Secret Shrine, Pojo. You can deny it all you want, but we know it's the truth.
Lulu can't do anything about the paperwork.
That being said, we still haven't gotten Song of Time either.
What?
You know, like, the check.
Oh, yeah, we haven't checked Skull Kid.
So actually, it would be impossible anyway, even if Captain's Hat were...
Yeah, no, that's right. In these settings, the only way for a one cycle to be even feasible is if Oath is on Skull Kid, and we already know that Oath is somewhere else. So yeah, one of these songs we need to get from Skull Kid and reset. I forgot about that. Swamp Archery is just gonna be 5 measly bucks. Now what?
I think Death King is gonna hand in some cash, and it looks like he's going to set it to night 3 here. Go into the employee room.
So he will not get magic this cycle.
Nope. That is definitely giving Favio more and more time. That's for sure, though. Because fire arrows are French vanilla.
It's true. And you need magic from Gorman Race, which it seems today that Death King is a Gorman Race skipper.
Every time you skip Gorman Race, it seems to just punish you more. Oh, and it's the super alcoholic milk.
Yep.
And this is Bank 2
is just a hard piece. Favio might get some use out of that milk. Death King, unfortunately, can't get magic this cycle, so only use he can get out of it is selling it.
We will see bomber kits this time around. If they have nothing, then Favio managed to skip out on them accidentally. But if it is required, it will be a while before Favio gets it, that's for sure.
Did you skip Jim, Death King? You did.
He was so good at hiding.
Oh no!
Alright, let's see what we get here.
The leader has to be the best at hiding. It's just a hard piece.
You'd think it'd be better by just hiding outside of Clock Town. Think about it. How can you, like, when you're escaping past the guards, you think, well, I'm safe now. There's no way this other kid's gonna be getting past that guard.
Okay, but I don't think the guard is gonna let the kid leave.
I mean, he ignores them while they're walking right past the void point. All of the guards here. They're lazy.
Just Great Fairy Mask.
And Favio getting arrested.
Indeed. Yeeted. Gonna go back in for sewers.
Jim is the hide-and-seek master.
Death King didn't do Pinnacle Rock, notably.
Yeah. Oh, it looks like he's going into Ocean Spider House.
Yeah, this looks like an Ocean House play. What else can Death King do while he waits for Skull Kid? There's Pinnacle Rock. There's Letter to Mama. Does he have the cafe mask? No. That's
Death
magic
King
locked.
doesn't know. But Favio does.
Yeah. He can not do sound check. Is he just kind of stuck waiting at this point? What else do you do while you wait?
Farm some rupees, I guess.
Farm some money. We know Bank 3 is dead.
There's the captain's hat. Unfortunately, we got all of our always hints, and they are all dead. Yeah, the last two were in springtime. One was Fisherman, and the other was Gossips.
Blue, green, red, yellow, green, red. Amazing. And it's nothing,
Nope.
Of course.
I was gonna do Mask of Truth here, because dog race.
Oh, true. Does he have time? Oh, you're looking at Fabio, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm looking at Favio doing it.
What does Death King do here?
Well,
Just
he's
try
pretty close to checking All Knight's mask at least,
Yeah,
so...
just try to get comfy, I guess.
Favio terrorizing all the dogs. Right, because he already got all the money from the pots, and they don't gen any... It's a once per cycle thing with those pots.
Oh, amazing. The Curiosity Shop bathroom break route, true. Yeah, hey Fabio, did you know you have a hookshot? Oh no!
Oh no, it's pretty close to when she's closing up.
Oh no! Yeah, he's not gonna make it. Even if this was money, which it's not. Yeah, just wait for her to kick you out.
I'd just go Pinnacle Rock for both runners here. Although Death King is using the the bathroom strategy.
The bathroom strategy.
I mean, you gotta go, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay, Death King's back. Does have a cam up for us so we can see. Did he even look?
He did. It was a piece of heart.
Okay, I couldn't see it. I usually use C up to look at that. We've already seen this tingle.
But yeah, Death King will at least be going to the tower to see what we got here.
Yes.
Because if it's healing, then we definitely need that mirror shield.
Alright, so if you're Death King right now, you're either thinking, oh my god, I can't believe I skipped Gorman Race, or oh my god, I can't believe we're getting bottlenecked to this song.
Either way.
Because at this point, the only checks really that Death King has left are Gorman Race, which has magic, Sound Check, which we haven't seen, this check, and Pinnacle Rock. It is faster to wait in East Clock Town for this, so that you don't have to watch the stairs go down.
Yeah.
But I think Death King was more interested in taking a swig of water there.
All right. Let's see what kind of song he's playing in the background.
See, is it healing?
Nope.
It's Nova.
It is New Wave. Oh, you're gonna be really cursed? Vanilla Ice Arrows.
Yeah, you know what? That might be where Death King ends up going. So look for that. The problem is, even if he finds them, he still doesn't have magic.
Yep.
The seed has been really nice. I wonder when the other shoe is gonna drop. We can also have ice arrows in Shrine.
That is also true.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of anything else that Death King even has. Smithy 1 is still in play.
Yeah, it's... Yeah, Pinnacle Rock, Smithy 1...
But I guess if you're Death King, you're waiting for the magic for that to actually be in logic.
Yep. And at that point, you're better off just going into Snowhead Mountain. Or Snowhead Peak.
Yeah.
Or Temple, you know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
I can't speak today.
You've been playing too much TPR, I know. I get it.
At least I didn't say Snow Peak.
You almost did. You basically did.
True. I mean, I'm not going to deny that.
Up 6. Oh, right. Okay, yeah. Graveyard is a good play.
Yeah, Graveyard is available too. And I think Favio's just farming cash. Setting up for Bank 2. We know it's dead, but...
Yeah, this play
this
absolutely
is a Graveyard.
makes sense.
It is a song.
Yeah, and at this point, it's either Elegy or it's Healing. Either one of which could be required, but Elegy is definitely required.
Yeah, 100%.
If we find Healing, then we know that we need a Mirror Shield.
Yep.
Fortunately, we're still not able to check Shiro the Hero on Death King's side.
Neither of them can really check it at the moment. And I think Favio might even skip Len's next cycle, too.
We'll see.
Like hard rushing Graveyard.
Hey, Chloe. Are you checking in? So Chloe is our relief restreamer. Shanann, thank you for your service. Have a great rest of your day, and welcome in Chloe.
But yeah, we are looking for Ice Arrows and for Elegy at this point.
True. Yeah, so Fabio is definitely in the lead at this point. Fabio has done Gorman Race, which has magic, and that magic opened up the Snowhead Temple Wath, where Fabio was able to find fire arrows and Garo Mask. So unfortunately, the longer that Death King puts that off, the more that if you're Death King, or if somebody rooting for Death King, you're really hoping that he gets bailed out by a second magic somewhere, either in Graveyard, which is now open, or GBT, which is now open. Only density related things that Death King can really do at this point.
But we are checking Night 1 bats.
It's true.
Let's see if there's anything of interest there. Crafty little bugger. Look at him go. Dodging all those arrows.
Nothing on the bats.
Yeah, it looks like that's what Favio is doing here. Going Graveyard Night 1 here.
Yeah, makes sense. We're really concerned about that song knowledge at this point in the seed. Death King with his... Yo, yeah, that's right. Death King went and rushed Kita. Death King rushed a lot of things first cycle while he was avoiding Gorman Race. And one of them was, yeah, GFS on Kita, so that's going to help him out here.
Yep.
And it's going to be Elegy, so Mirror Shield not required yet.
Yep. And we know we already have basically one location, or like one set of locations it really can't be for ice arrows. Being, you know, stuff locked, like Ikana Owl and behind it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mirror Shield not required at all, because all the Mirror Shield lock stuff is Ice Arrow locked too. So healing is dead.
Oh, you raised a good point, yeah.
Yeah. People are definitely wanting sound check, because we've had that for a really long time.
Yeah, unfortunately, I can't blame Death King for not doing it. It's really hard to have that kind of like instant heads up routing where you get an item and you instantly realize that there's something right next to you that item can unlock. You're usually more thinking about your route. It takes a lot of like experience to really start to get that heads up play into your routing. And in the case of Death King, for those who missed it, Zormask was behind Room Key. And that was the last item that Death King was looking for in order to get sound check, because Death King had already been to Woodfall to pick up that cow mask. And so he picked up that Zor mask, and we were like, do sound check, because he had the perfect in-game time too. He was on night 1, he was routing in like toilet hand, but he wasn't thinking about it.
Yeah. So our locations are Pinnacle Rock. We have Shiro.
Thank you for your service, Shan.
There's also Smithy 1. Then there is Secret Shrine, and then potentially there's the Ocean Title Deed stuff. And there's also Great Bay Temple. Those are only locations left for ice arrows.
Correct.
So we're actually running low on that stuff, which isn't too bad from our perspective. And we're seeing Pinnacle Rock. So that light arrow chest hint ended up not being very useful, because we're just gonna probably, when we get to Stone Tower Temple, we're just going to beat Gomez and beat Twin Mold. That's basically it.
Yeah, you have to hand it to Seedbot to rolling us a seed that's nice in an interesting way. I like that. This casino at the end is just a really small Ice Arrows casino. And it's just unfortunate that we have one runner who is definitely in a position to really run away with the race, and one runner who gives us Fear Zero check that has their item.
I know that feeling all too well. It sucks.
All right. So every big chest, we're hoping that Death King gets bailed out. That's a
Oh,
blast
that's a
mask.
blast mask. Nice, but not extremely useful at the moment, especially when we have a bomb bag. Like in the combo rando, you get the salute, and it just used to get the salute, and it just ended. Well, actually, in this version, you get the salute, and it just ended. In the combo rando, the entire cutscene gets skipped and just like.
Nice. All right, what are you gonna do now, Death King? Yep. Yeah, he goes to GBT.
Yep. But we actually don't have all that much left for like for ice arrows, because they can't be in most of Ikana Canyon, nor in like Stone Tower or Stone Tower Temple, or it can't, and they can't be in Beneath the Well either. So.
Sorry, so at this point, like what you were saying, Death King is running out of checks here. He's dipping into GBT now. If he finds nothing here, he's basically has sound check. And then that's it. He's got to remember Gorman Rays.
Yep.
But unfortunately, with his in-game time right now, he might be missing out on sound check yet again.
Yep. Unfortunate. Doing Goron Water Wheel on Death King's side.
If you're thinking at all about what you have left, you need to invert here, basically. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this dip won't take actually that long. You can make it to Wart. Something big here. You can't do this room. Unless you can gainer.
You can do it with a gainer. There's also a ground jump you can do here, too.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about ground jumping. I hate gainers. I can't do them. I don't want to do them.
The 2-framers are way easier than the 1-framers.
The only gainer in this game that feels like it would be a substantial enough time save to learn for me is the one to get into castle. It's like this one, I absolutely just freeze the guy.
I just get it quickly after practice.
Yeah. Wart could be a troll. Alright, we finally get the gainer here. But again, this room kind of doesn't feel worth it to do right now. I guess you don't want to come back here.
And there is something big
here. You will come back here when you come around. I don't know. No, that doesn't make sense. It's red valve. You can't do that. Double defense. Not what you want to see. Alright, so we're going to get 2 checks here in the next room.
Right, since he doesn't have magic, he's gonna have to do it this way.
Correct. But yeah, should just have to kill 1. You can get past.
And there.
Oh, true.
Fairy,
the double
please.
Defense will help him with Wart.
Smack and Fairy, or an owl.
Running out of time though. Oh, a bomb jump here?
Yeah, you can make it with a long jump. If you can get the angle.
Yeah. Here's a big chest. Meanwhile, Favio, having gotten done with his stuff. Okay, Keaton Mask could lead to something. Favio is going to do Elegy Climb now. Out of logic. Magic is on Gorman Race. Sphere 0. That's not how it works.
Yeah, I wouldn't even bother.
Yeah, just go to Wart, man. You need to invert. Because can you think of any other checks besides sound check for Death King to do? On the other hand, if you're Death King, you might be thinking equally about Gorman Race. But then if it's not Gorman Race, then you're just sitting there.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if Wart bails us out.
Oh, Death King does not have magic to do Shiro with.
Yeah, the Keaton
Yes,
Mask could
you-
lead somewhere. But other than that, it's, yeah. Keaton Mask, that's true. You could get pushed back to Gorman Race by that.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, nice, getting the GFS strat here on Wart. Always good to see. We might have just
Unfortunately-
barely enough time. I think we would still need an invert here in order to get sound check done, but we could do it.
Yeah, Wart
Fabio-
without magic is kind of annoying.
It is. Favio going to continue into ISTT here, out of logic.
I think
Just
he's
gonna
just
go
going
ahead-
for the boss here.
Yeah, possibly just going to go mode this. Because if you're thinking about logic, yeah, you're realizing that Mirror Shield is dead, healing
Oh
is
no!
dead. Ice
It
arrows.
is not Wart.
It's not Wart. Why are you still here? Warp out. Well, not anymore, Chloe. And the walk of shame to go hookshot the turtle, unfortunately. It looks like Favio is either not
Oh no!
aware of how to do left side or is actually checking this temple.
I think it's just more not comfortable with left side strat.
Yeah. Yeah, this is definitely a go mode.
It can't be Well. Well is also ice arrow locked.
Now, what'll
So-
be really sad but funny is if this is magic.
Oh my god. He almost put it down to Chateau Morani.
His name's Tortoise.
Very innocuous question.
Nope, just our fourth heart container. We have found and picked up all 4 heart containers in this seed.
Heart container percent.
In this jet seed. Ice arrows can never be in well. It could be on Letter to Mama. Okay, so finally, our second to last location for Death King is going to be this magic
Where
here
he
on
gets
Gorman Race.
magic.
So,
Yep. Unfortunately, Favio has built up quite a bit of time over Death King
so
at this point.
we'll see if Death King is able to catch up. He's not going to have a ton of time because this casino is getting smaller and smaller as Favio goes ahead and go modes this dungeon.
Yep. Favio will get the twin mold stuff done, and then probably just go and look for the ice arrows. Like, it would
I
be
wouldn't be-
ideal to have that as a time burner, but if he doesn't do GBT, because it didn't end up having anything.
Yeah. I think if you're Favio, you're either thinking about in-game time. Again, we really want sound check here on Restream.
Yeah.
Out the face journey from Death King as he realizes that he could have gotten this a long time ago. He's either thinking of in-game time for sound check on Favio's side, or he's wanting to do Shrine right after this, which would be a spatial play. Proximity play. So Death King gonna make the absolute correct decision to go ahead and push progression. He knows that Snowhead Temple is Wath, so he's going to full clear and find Fire Arrows and Garo Mask in there. And then, to be honest, if he can do that quickly, he will have kind of reached back the same point that Favio is at, and he will just be one correct decision away from possibly taking the lead.
Yeah. Granted, Favio now has built up quite a bit of a lead. Like,
Yeah, Favio definitely not making it easy by just going ahead and getting the progression out of the way.
Like, yeah, he should know that this is basically nothing, but it is progression, and it is not really even that good of a time waster if you don't even dip Great Bay Temple, because you can just full clear. That is 3.
Yeah, let's see how this twin mold wraps up here.
Should be over pretty quickly, I think. Just
now,
red's
what are
gonna be a bit of a pain.
How does the damage of FD beams compare to like the arrows? Because I know that
Basically,
the elementals
like
are still
opposite
more powerful.
elementals.
What's that?
It's 4 hits for each of them. Even his sword will do the same amount of damage.
Yeah, but does it compare more to the? Well, okay. You basically
Like
answered it.
Yeah, and it can be even faster because there is a 1 cycle you can do for blue, like immediately as you're done. And then if you can get really fast cycles if you can get a good Z target going.
True.
Like, this isn't too bad, thankfully, so I'll take those. There is Garo Mask for Death King.
Why is Death King going back this way? He didn't.
Because he did west first.
Oh.
Frog! We found a frog!
Org.
Shan's missing out on the frog.
Nor.
Well, it looks like Favio is going to Secret Shrine, I think, here.
Looks like it to me. So we'll see if that is going to seal the deal here for Favio.
I think the big thing is if oh my god. This could be it right here.
Yeah. Nope, Bremen Mask.
Oh my god. Lemons!
Lemons, ice arrows, anyone?
Lemons, ice arrows. Perfect for ending off the season.
Yeah, that would be just chef's kiss. That'd be great. Nope, you hit the Freezard, buddy. Make the seed take those lemons back! Get mad! I don't want your damn lemons!
Dave Johnson. The Karen of the Valve multiverse.
Demand to see the seed's manager!
Oh my god. I can't wait until it actually is ice arrows on lemons, and it's just like, it just keeps happening.
It just keeps happening! The team manager's away. Can I take a message? Grotto Johnson.
Oh my god. Yes. Oh my god. Yes. Seedbot is run by Lemon. Yeah. If ice arrows are on Shiro, then that's basically Death King has a huge advantage.
That's true.
But anywhere else, and it's probably Favio's game.
Yeah. Fabio definitely making the density play here by going to Shrine. Gonna miss out on sound check though. Oh, big chest here. Picto box, Picto box, Picto box.
Oh my god.
Give us everything. Bombers, no!
Oh my cursed Tom!
Make us full clear the seed anyway. We've gotten so far so quickly. Make us full clear the seed anyway.
Beautiful.
Alright, Fabio gonna do Garmaster first and then Wart. The Tome of Time Loss. I like it.
The Cursed Tome.
The Cursed Tome.
Only thing left now is for ice arrows to be on lemons.
Yup. Ice arrows can still be on Letter to Mama Turn-In. They can still be on Sound Check.
It's not on Garo.
It's not on Garo. Pamela is unfortunately ruled out. As well as all of the rest of Upper Arcana. Yeah, we're really confused about the lack of sound check routing from both of our runners, Revan.
Yeah.
They're just not really thinking about that check.
This is Wart number 2. Yeah, I'm a little confused. Like, Death King actually had the perfect setup to do sound check as soon as he got that Zor's mask, too.
Yeah, but he just wasn't thinking about it.
Yeah, unfortunately.
You got it. The Zora mask was in room key, so we were set up for Toilet Hand, so we were right there. It's true. It's true. You do just kind of have to make sure it gets done. I don't know. Do you guys see, race streamers, do you guys see any kind of gentleman's agreement in the race room? That would be kind of a strange gentleman's agreement, to be real.
Gentleman's agreement where you do lemons blindfolded.
Yeah, I don't really think we have a lot of great time killers. Except, in Fabio's case, Fabio still hasn't been to GBT, so that's one place that they could still go to kill time for sound check. Of course, if you're Death King, you still have, plenty of stuff to do now that fire arrows have broken the seed open. Fabio's struggling a little bit with Ward. Does have GFS, so...
It's hard to do quick spins on keyboard.
Oh, is Fabio playing on keyboard?
Yep.
That is pretty.
That's why sometimes you'll see him when he's trying to aim, he'll go into third person, like targeting. Yeah, because Favio is a keyboard player in OTR as well.
Gotcha.
Oh?
All right,
Something
Wart.
on Wart.
The other Wart has it. Nope, it's gold dust.
Oh my god, you hand that in now.
You can hand that in now. All right, last check. Let's see it. Shrine believers, hold on to your pearls. It is not secret shrine, folks.
Unless. That gold dust.
Are you guys stunned on the keyboard? I'm surprised too. Yeah, Challenge Cup champion.
I knew about it for a couple of years.
Warrior.
Because there's quite a few keyboard players in OOTR that are like really good.
Death King gonna finally collect his 2 always hints remaining. And so now both runners are finally at hint %.
I probably could adjust to a keyboard if I wanted to, but I just like having the feeling of a controller for Legend of Zelda games.
Yeah, especially in a game where quick spins are so necessary.
Actually, where is Favio going?
Looks like graveyard.
Like I'm fine with keyboard and mouse for FPS games, but for platformers, it just feels more natural for me to have a controller.
Favio going back to Grave 1. Did they not do Grave 2? I guess they skipped Grave 2. So now they have to do it.
Oh my god. There's a chance that if you go to a mountain village after Graveyard, you can actually crash.
Right, yeah.
And that is not FPA-able, by the way.
Mm-hmm. That is a known crash, so it's your responsibility to know it. But do we have a reason to be sure that Favio would soar there from here?
There's a chance with gold dust.
True. Oh, and look at that gold dust in the inventory. Favio's thinking about it. It is day 2. Okay. Favio could throw the race here. You're right. If they don't think about that.
I'm trying to remember if it's 100%, but I do know that it can crash. All you have to do is warp. You warp to anywhere else first.
Just warp somewhere else. Oh, here we go. Oh, it looks like we do not crash. Okay, so that's actually the first time I've actually seen that not crash. I thought it was 100%.
Yeah, I thought it would have crashed too, because there's a really good chance of that crashing.
Oh my god. So, alright, so chat, take a second and breathe. Yeah, everybody's heart just skipped a beat. Everybody's heart just skipped a beat. We gotta make sure we mention that.
Oh, from North Graveyard. Okay. That's not North. Okay. Makes sense.
You only crash if you soar from the... No, I've crashed! From that exact spot. If you don't touch North Grave.
Oh, okay, yeah, if you don't touch North Grave. Money.
Just money. So was there anything else in Shrine? Lemon's Mask?
Bremen was like right before.
Oh, right.
So Favio's going to be doing Pinnacle Rock here.
Looks like it. So that's an interesting crash. That's weird. Also, thank you, Shan, for your service. Welcome back. MM sure is the game that keeps on gaming. Is this a Shiro check? No, this is an initial East push. And a Shiro check.
Yeah. Oh, so if Shiro's it, then Death King's in go.
Yes. This is basically Death King's bailout. If it is Ice Arrows, that means that Favio has to do Letter to Cafe.
Yep, and this is gonna be really awkward.
It is Mirror Shield.
It's not useful. That is so unfortunate.
Oh no!
Oh my god. Oh
right,
no!
so-
And the
alright,
face
Death King.
is so appropriate. The face is so appropriate.
Think about your logic here, Death King. Don't check anything behind here. Don't
Or
do
at least
castle.
behind,
Don't
ice
check
arrows,
healing.
yeah.
Don't do healing checks. Don't do any of that stuff.
Death King had to get it off of Gorman Bros race.
Yeah. It was a second to last location. He only had sound check left when he got that.
So we have Soundcheck and Lemons left.
Sound check and lemons.
And Smithies.
And
Smithy 1.
Smithy 1 still has not been checked.
So, yeah, that is 3 checks left. And Midnight Meeting now, too. Yeah, true. Oh, and Madame Aroma.
Think about that. Yeah, the Madame Aroma as well.
So that's 5 checks amongst the 2 of them.
In the case of Death King, he still has not done Shrine. In the case of Favio, he still has not done GBT.
Which it looks like he's doing.
Death King could also make the same play as Favio and go ahead and go mode Stone Tower Temple.
No, he's just doing Sheikah
He's
Shrine
just
here.
gonna do Shrine. Makes sense. Yeah, don't touch
Oh,
Upper
if he does
Econ.
sound check after
Yeah, no, this could be the sound check route here, Revan. This could be it. Gonna find Bremen's mask. Yeah, we've gotten all of the wait a minute. Yeah, all of the deeds that we have gotten have been for foolish locations. So
wait,
yeah, they've just been toilet paper.
Swamp Deed.
Oh, Swamp
That was on Keg
Deed.
Trial. That was on Keg Trial.
Right.
And Favio didn't do a Keg Trial
Fabio
yet.
did not get it, and I don't think that Death King peaked it either.
He didn't. Not unfortunately.
Ooh. Good.
So yeah,
call.
we have Swamp Deed on the table too.
That is another kind of out of the way option.
Yeah, this is just crazy.
All right, so as both of our runners retrace here, it's a great time to say happy 2 hours, Alex.
Yeah, happy 2 hours. Right at the very end, we have a gem of a seed. For us, anyway. For the runners, they're probably getting really annoyed looking for those ice arrows. Understandably.
So at the 2 hour mark, we're going to take a second to thank our restream
Our
team.
lone track.
Yes.
Yeah, like our lone tracker, Breagle Bash.
Breagle Bash has been doing amazing. Thank you so much, Breagle. We had
our
our
dual
original
restreamers.
Yeah.
Because
Our original restreamers was Shenanbread. Shenanbread had to take off and was replaced by Chloe. Thank you both.
Would like to thank our runners, too, for letting us restream them. Favio94 and Death King 2. Yes, beavers are dead. And I've been Alexander Harold, and I'd also like to thank my co-com, Neuronomicon. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right.
That is correct. Thank you, yeah. Oh, if we are able to change the tracker layouts, there's a lot of changes that we should make to these tracker layouts, if I'm being real.
I've made that suggestion for a TPR tracker layouts too. Which is why right now we have a dungeons command for TPR matches at the moment.
We're gonna have a simultaneous wart, guys.
Yep.
Fabio
We're
being
seeing
GBT
both warts on both players.
and
at
Death
the
King being
same
in
time.
Shrine.
Savor this, because we're not really going to be seeing this anytime soon.
Yeah, this has
Double
been a
wart.
quad wart seed. or at least a quad warp run. Both of these warts are dead.
Ooh, I just realized Favio might actually have an opportunity to do sound check as well.
That's true.
Oh, I don't think either of them have done dog race either.
Oh, right.
Because
Fabio
was
tried and
it,
then ran out of
and
in-game
then
time.
He didn't have the money for it and ran
He
out of time.
didn't have the money for it, yeah. Yeah, this is how it goes. You kind of, once you're in this position, you kind of start thinking of one-off check after one-off check after one-off check.
Yeah, heck, it's even doing that to us too. So technically speaking, right now, Romani Ranch is the most check-dense location.
Yeah. At least for us on Restream side that has all the knowledge.
Yeah.
There are. So is that a total of 5 checks that we have not seen here on Restream? Or 6? Dog race, lemons. Yeah, dog race, lemons, sound check, Smithy 1.
Swamp title deed.
Both a swamp title deed, and then both of the letter to mamas. So that's 7.
No, it's just 1. The other one was.
Right, sorry. I meant both of the cafe mass checks, midnight meeting, and Madame Aroma. So that's 7 checks left. Unless we can think of any more, which there still could be one that we're not thinking of here on Restream.
Yeah. Very possible.
The way the seed has gone.
Because, yeah, Count Castle, Pamela, Pose.
Those are all just ruled out.
Ruled out. Stone Tower Temple, Stone Tower, they're also all ruled out.
Sword checks? Are you talking about Smithy? One Smithy is still in play.
Yeah. Fabio doing mini games because he did not do those.
True.
Perfect time waster actually for sound check.
Yeah. So Death King gonna make use of his in-game time in addition to being able to do sound check. He will be able to turn in this gold dust immediately. Find out that it's nothing. At one point, I think it was like last
considered mundane items for the Zora pot breaking one.
I think it was in my last race. I accidentally presented the hook shot to the Smithy. And when you present the wrong thing, you have to leave and come back. He won't talk to you anymore.
He's someone who gets salty very quickly.
No!
Why do you think
Death King, no!
Oh no!
Just peek it! Don't skip sound check like that! No!
Oh no!
You were in the perfect position!
Oh my god. And we're seeing Keaton on Favio's side.
Oh my god. It's going to be sound check, you guys. Like, that's where these ice arrows are going to be, and both of these runners are just gonna skip it and skip it and skip it.
Yep. I am just...
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
Alright, it looks like this is the keg trial play from Death King. Why does he go to day 3 here?
I don't know. Maybe thinking of, like, lemons plus dog race? I don't know.
My only guess, really, for him to advance where in the position that he did is just because he doesn't see that he doesn't know about the peak. He doesn't know about the updated model, which at this point in 1.16, that's really unfortunate to not know about that updated model yet.
Swamp Archery has been done by both players, and it is a singular blue rupee.
So we are gonna see the vanilla strat for keg trial here to get this swamp deed.
Yeah, because Favio did not do this. So if Death King gets it, he could just, like, snag the victory from, like, right from behind.
Absolutely. So count with me one more time. It's this. It's Midnight Meeting, Letter to Mama, Sound Check, Smithy 1.
Lemons,
and Dog Race.
Yep. I think that's
Yeah, that's 7.
Well, it's soon to be 6, it looks like.
Yeah. I don't know about that. I don't think Lemons has
Well,
like
Buffalo has
meaning,
multiple
right?
different meanings,
Yeah,
though.
the meanings of Buffalo.
Like, Buffalo's an animal, but it's also a sauce. Is this a sound check? It is a sound check.
Okay. So one runner is going to manage to route and sound
first.
check. They're gonna do archery makes sense.
Yeah,
not
some
the
time to
bar's not
burn.
quite open yet. the way that Death King was moving, I thought he was gonna do Goron raise for a second. Oh my god, yeah, get on back up to the islands. Oh, Death King's starting to get a little bit frustrated.
I don't blame him. This part can be really slippery and annoying.
Yeah.
A combination you do not want to have.
Yeah, slippery and annoying. Favio does not want to mess up this archery because he will not get a second shot. Yeah, keyboard archeries. Swamp Deed.
Swamp Deed, and we'll see what that scrub has. Because right now it could go either way, because Death King get a lot of things.
Yeah.
Oh no! No! Favio, no!
Favio! Oh my god, why? The second magic! Magic locked! What is going on?
Oh,
why
no.
can't we do sound check? Oh. Both runners now must reset to check this check that we've been begging for.
Oh
for
my
like
god.
an hour and a half at least, we've been begging for this check.
If it's lemons or dog race, though, it's gonna be a big race because both of them are going.
Yeah, no, if it's here, then Favio is gonna win because Favio is up a dungeon.
True.
Oh yeah, Death King remembering that he skipped that hit stone before. In order to sync up here in dog race.
Oh gosh. Letter to Mama. I'm trying to remember.
What is alright. Chat, get your hype for Blue Dog in here, folks. Blue Dog, the synced up dog race! Oh my god!
We got this, let's go!
Oh. Oh my god, the RNG looking pretty similar too. Blue Dog. Come on, Blue Dog. Blue Dog. Blue Dog. Blue Dog. Blue Dog. No! What are you doing? No! Our Blue Dogs! Golden Richard! Stealing the race!
Oh no! Blue Dog, no!
No!
Oh no, he's already last on one screen.
Sorry, Blue Dog betters.
It is. There is a glitch that you can do, and Death King's Blue Dog was second to last. Justice for Blue Dog.
Justice for Blue Dog.
Money.
All right, money.
But it is actually, in fact, possible for Blue Dog to win, because there is a glitch where if you manage to trigger it, you can basically finish the race, like with the Blue Dog.
Here comes Lemons.
And it actually has been observed in, like, a couple of people have done it before.
Should we switch audio? Is it only fair? We've been on Death King's audio the whole time. Do we switch audio for Lemons?
Imagine
looks like-
both.
Just hey, yeah, can we unmute both of them at the same time? Just get the double lemons music. Is that possible, Chloe? Can you make this happen for us?
I don't think it is.
Oh, not gonna risk it.
Yeah, better safe than sorry.
Yeah.
But we have double lemons. How adorable they are.
All
How
right.
could
Say what you
anyone not
will
like
about
lemons?
yeah. Say what you will about these grand finals, chat. At least we got double lemons. Synced up lemons. Both are runners with a reset required for sound check. What could they do otherwise? They also need a reset for midnight meeting anyway. So maybe that's what's going on. Maybe they're like really adamant about like routing midnight meeting in with sound check here.
All right. Well, we have lemons required once again.
Nope.
No, unfortunate.
All right, so it's letter to mama turn in, or it's midnight meeting, or it's sound check.
That
One
is
more
so-
music. Letter to Mama is in Termina Field.
Yeah.
I don't remember which grotto. Oh, it's on P-Hat.
P-Hat.
Wrong way, Death King.
They're both going. They're converging.
Yep. Oh my god. We're on the edge of our seat here, chat. The only unfortunate thing about this is even though they're converged right now, Favio is still a dungeon up. So it's all that Death King can do is, if these runners both find ice arrows at the same time, it's all that Death King can do to execute better than Favio so that he can, overcome.
You'll have to go for left side strats.
He will. Overcome that lead. That's true, Breagle. You're so correct. Death King gonna lose some time here by not advancing time in the grotto. Maybe there's something else he's thinking about doing.
No, it's just what it is.
Yeah. Yep, should have advanced time in the grotto.
All right, we will be finding out. Does Madame Aroma have the ice arrows?
Nope.
Nope.
All right,
oh
reset.
My God.
Reset.
Midnight meeting or
midnight meeting or sound check. Here we go.
It was a piece of heart on his face.
So yeah, if you are Death King, you're absolutely gonna go mode Stone Tower while you wait for this, which is a good point. Because at this point, yeah, we're waiting on in-game time. Death King is going to be able to kind of overcome that progression lead, whereas Favio really has to scratch his head about what is left to do while he waits for this. Death King, where are you going? Reset! Reset, Death King, where are you going?
Oh no.
Is he doing it now? Where is he going?
He's going up to Stone Tower.
Oh my god. Honestly, maybe he's thinking that Stone Tower Temple because it's or he's thinking that he wants to do Stone Tower Temple next cycle because he doesn't have to waste as much time to get to sound check. So he's going ahead and doing the LG climb now.
No, that's all that's left.
Yep, everything up here is ruled out. So
So
the other possibility, which would be unfortunate, is that Death King doesn't realize that and he's about to dip this dungeon, which would be pretty much GG's.
yeah.
Oh, Smithy 1, I forgot about.
Yeah, Smithy won.
Smithy 1, I forgot about. Yeah. So this is the third check that we could do.
Yeah. Oh, he's also probably routing in, you know, the mountain the keg trial stuff.
The keg trial. So that's gonna at least be a chance for Death King to continue to gain some ground here.
Not if he's still like at this cycle though.
Yeah.
Yeah, Favio's more like that's a rupee.
It's all gonna depend on what Death King decides to do at the end of his elegy climb. Favio looking a little bit indecisive.
Yeah, at this point, the time spent here on this cycle is not doing Death King any favors.
Yeah. He needs to hit that owl, he needs to reset, and then he needs to do the tower, do the dungeon on night 1 of next cycle. Yeah, healing has been ruled out. Death King, no! Death
Rip.
King! Death King, what are you gonna do while you wait for those checks? Alright, so at the very least, this will be the dungeon completed for Death King, but he will need to waste more time.
Yep, unfortunate.
Favio is aware of the lens on Letter to Cafe, it's true. So Favio still has Shiro to do. And Death King also not going to be able to do left side strats here. You hate to see it.
But I see him doing sound check after getting, you know, checking the swamp title deed stuff. Probably doing it around the same time as.
Oh, this is an interesting strat. I haven't seen this before. That's interesting. This is hard to watch, chat.
Yeah, it came so close, and
yeah, we should be doing. We should just be doing different things with our in-game time right now. Keg trial is the swamp title deed, and the swamp title deed leads to just $50. So it's ultimately we know that it's dead.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Both runners are running out of checks to do to look for ice arrows.
Oh yeah, it's magic. Magic.
Oh
number
right,
2.
it's not $50. It's the second magic.
I mean, Favio was kind of running low on magic.
So Death King is going to get this dungeon done on final cycle. Could there be anything? Can you think of any reason why Death King wants to be on night 3 here?
I couldn't. I honestly couldn't. Especially when you know that the stuff that's, like, in the, like... Especially when, the checks that aren't locked behind ice arrows are stuff, like, at specific time of days that you've already passed. And we are getting midnight meeting first, but I'd probably just do sound check to burn time
Yeah.
today. Be enough.
Yeah, you have to sit here and wait for midnight meeting, but soundcheck is available right now. Is it possible that Fabio still is not thinking about soundcheck?
I hope they don't get into the misconception that it's that it's an always, because it's actually just a sometimes.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's a good point. Is there I haven't heard about this misconception.
I haven't either, but there is a possibility.
You never know what's going through a racer's mind. You can guess, and we try our best to guess here on Restream, but you never truly know.
All right, midnight meeting. And
it's
nope.
It's crying mask. All right, you put that on immediately. You start crying for the rest of the seed because
oh no. Oh no!
The reset. Neither runner remembers. Neither runner is thinking about soundcheck at all. Confirmed.
Oh no.
This could be a problem.
Oh no! Wait a second.
Fabio just reset over his letter to Mama. No, sorry, that was checked already. Sorry, what's going on? What are you thinking about, Alex?
Oh no. He's thinking about lens.
Yep, it's
but,
the
like,
lens.
You can hand in the letter. You can hand in the letter, though.
He can hand in the letter. He didn't need to reset to do that.
I am now just confused.
I'm really confused. Where are we going, Fabio? What are we thinking about? This is a climb up to get supplies, yes?
Yeah, I think this is Ocean Spider House.
We can do the chest here. That doesn't leave us in a very useful spot, though. This is a check that Fabio hasn't done.
Yeah. But you don't need to set it to...
Why cycle? I have a lot of questions about everybody's in-game routing decisions, in-game time decisions.
Like,
yeah,
I can
exactly.
understand that when Death King didn't get, you know, not midnight meeting, sound check the first time around.
Yeah. We don't need to cycle for this. What is going on with the lighting in this
he needs
room?
to get. Oh right, in reservation was where Letter to Cafe
Oh, that's
was.
right. Okay, so never mind. Yeah, that does require a reset.
Yep.
But still, sound check before that.
Yeah, exactly. Sound check is before. Like, do that first.
Yeah, no, that is a pretty hilarious location for LTK. It just gives Death King more time to catch up because at this point we know that lens is not needed.
Unfortunately, Death King's also gonna have to burn a lot of time.
It's true, but now he kind of has the time to burn, luckily. At least hopefully.
Because Fabio's gonna set it just basically to get that letter. Oh god, he might even just go just to day 2.
Yeah. At this point,
true.
At this point, have we ruled everything else out? Do we just know that it's on soundcheck?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, there's nowhere else it could be.
Nowhere else it could be. Yeah, I can see him immediately pushing to night 2, like, with the letter as well. So he'll have to sit in front of the bar for 4 in-game hours.
Yep. So on Death King's side, we're going to have to think of other things to do. At least if we're even thinking about soundcheck, which neither runner has...
Launched.
We got launched! Neither runner has demonstrated any intention of routing in sound checks. thus far, so we'll see what Death King decides to do with his fresh cycle. He's going to equip Goron Mask. He's going to roll to West. What could this be?
Andrew's grandma thinks that Andrew's trying to poison her.
Yep, because her food tastes so bad. We're withdrawing. This is Smithy. This is Smithy.
Yeah. I mean, it's understandable, at least.
And
It's
as
something you
predicted,
can get-
Fabio is going for the letter to Cafe.
At least he'll burn a little bit of time a day for Shiro, but, like... Because he
At
has
this
to set
point-
it too.
Yeah. At this point, chat, we have been begging for sound check for like, I want to say 2 hours.
Oh my god, yes.
I want to say 2 hours we've been begging for sound check. Death King also going to set up midnight meeting here.
Yep.
All right, so honestly, this is kind of a display of efficiency here. Yeah, setting up the midnight meeting, going to do Smithy. What else can we do to waste time if we're Death King?
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
We've already done Shrine, we've already done GPT, we've already done Stone Tower Temple. We kind of just futzed our in-game time here.
The only thing I could maybe think of is like maybe setting up Great Bay Temple. You know, like so that when you go back in, all you have to do is you know, pull like a couple switches and things like that.
Yeah, maybe that could be feasible.
But I don't know. You're probably wanting to not do that either because then you gotta wait at the clock tower.
Yeah. It looks like Death King might have that idea, though.
No.
Nope. What is this? Oh, is this a cape cleanup? Have we not done? I thought Death King already did this.
I'm genuinely confused too.
We have at this point, chat. We have determined through process of elimination here on Restream that sound check is in fact the check we need to do to get ice arrows. Neither of our runners have necessarily made it to that last location just yet, but
it could be like a postman's hat to get there.
It could be something, yeah, some sort of trade item to get there.
But eventually, it's going to have to lead to ice arrows.
Yep, that is in Way of the Hero location. So really, we have been begging to see that check for good reason for like 2 hours now, and our runners just have not checked it. It's been in Logic for so long. We've had this check available. Don't do beavers.
We'll see Shiro again.
Don't do beavers.
We're seeing beavers. We are indeed seeing the beavers.
Death King, what is happening?
Oh my god, does he have all of the always priority
He's
hits?
Good. The last two that we were missing were in springtime, and Death King did read both of them.
We are seeing beavers.
Why are we seeing beavers right now? What was on beavers? There wasn't even a hint for beavers.
Oh god,
Does Death King not know that this check is ruled out? Time paused. Time is not paused during beavers.
Not paused on beavers. No.
No.
Honestly, it could be a lot worse. At least it's wasting time, like in-game time.
He might just be doing it for the memes. Yeah.
I respect that.
This might be more time than he needs to waste. Meanwhile, Fabio gonna retrace Shiro.
He's gonna get that that shocked mirror shield.
Yeah. So Fabio has a chance to get confused and forget the logic here and potentially chase that mirror shield, which would be unfortunate for him.
Yeah, it's part of the always pool this season, and if it wasn't a scene, like if that hint wasn't seen, then it's just junked.
Yeah, the always hints work a little bit weirdly in this game to where we have a pool of them that there's 11 of them, but only 6 are hinted. And the 6 that are hinted are going to be either the ones that are required for sure, or it's just going to be 6 random ones if they're all dead. And so if you find 6 always hints, then that basically confirms that the rest of the always hint pool is dead.
Wait, is this... I think he's doing Deku Butler.
What is Favio doing now? Are we just doing like always checks galore?
Yes.
It looks like this is basically around the perfect amount of time.
Okay, now I'm getting thrown off again.
What's happening?
Oh, the moon's
Favio.
tear.
Oh yes, Favio never turned this in, so he has to re-get that.
Oh my god. I didn't even think about that.
What if our runners did make some sort of gentleman's agreement to never do sound check?
Oh my god. The secret one in DMs?
No, surely Death King is soaring for that right now. Surely Death King knows that he has the perfect in-game time for that.
Wait. Where are you? Oh no.
What is
happening?
happening?
Oh no, is this a straight fairy chest? This is the stray fairy chest.
Favio is getting bamboozled here.
Sound check!
Yep, here we go. Alright, so Death King, at least on the bright side, Death King resetting this bracket means that both runners have a chance to make up for what has truly been an unfortunate run on both sides. So, if you are Death King, you can basically pull ahead and take the race here. At least assuming that execution doesn't falter here. Yeah, it can't be a pixel box because Southern Swamp is dead. It could still be a postman's hat. It could still be other things that we haven't seen yet. But one way or another, this check leads to ice arrows. We have determined that through process of elimination. Painstakingly here on Restream.
Alright, Favio, do sound check. You're just barely in time for it, too.
Fabio is going to soar to...
I think he's thinking right now. Yeah, Picto Box is unfortunately dead. Because Southern Swamp is foolish.
I think Fabio did turn in the Moon's Tear already. I don't think that's what's going through his mind.
Oh, I think we're getting another sound check. Nope.
Could be close. Fabio is doing a thing. Yeah, I know. Fabio is... Yeah, here's the ice arrows. That's go mode for Death King.
What a seed.
Yes,
that was insanely early.
All of our transformations were so early. We needed a room key from Termina Field to get the Zora mask. The cow mask was in Woodfall. This check was
shot for Deku.
This check was available. I almost want to check the VOD and see like how early this check was available, because we have been begging for this check for 2 hours.
It's Sphere 3 because Deku is Sphere 2.
Yes. Right, yeah. The hook shot from Dodongo's lit to Deku mask. Goron was our start. Zora was in the inn. And then, of course, we needed Deku mask to get the cow mask itself. So is that Sphere 4 then? Yeah, no. East Clocktown has been Woth the whole time. We could have absolutely full cleared it the whole time. It's just that all 3 of these No, that's not true.
Oh my god, yes. The last relevant
well,
item is Sphere 3.
All of
Wow.
these Awath locations have had 3 items. They've had more than 1 item. Snowhead Temple had 2. But East Clocktown had light arrows, keg, and ice arrows. Termina Field had hook shot. I guess Letter to Mama wasn't needed. Termina Field had the hook shot and the room key, which were both required. Fabio gonna redo Bombers because he never finished Bombers.
Yep. Oh, let's hope he gets sound check in at the same time.
He definitely
Because he is
could.
at the perfect time of day for it.
He definitely could do
Death
it.
King needs to set it to night 3.
Oh, that's true. Death King.
He's on night 1.
Death King. One last in-game time gaff from Death King here.
Oh my goodness, what a seed.
What a run.
seed.
All right, I just want to while we're kind of pause champing for a second here, I just want to consider the possibility here on Restream, and if the Restream team can think about this with me, what if they decide to do the match immediately? Could everyone stay?
I could in theory.
I could in theory as well.
Oh no. Oh no. Favio, no, please.
Favio!
Alright. Just thinking
All right,
time here.
Yeah, he absolutely memory hold this check.
Yeah.
He has not remembered. 4-hour seed bleed nightmare. Let's go.
Oh my god.
No,
unfortunate.
I think the sane option would definitely be to take a rest and
Yeah,
do this
I
and
agree.
do the bracket reset another time. But you could also argue that getting it over with.
I think he's oh, he's going for the hint here.
We have all of our hints. There's no reason to read these.
I'm trying to figure out what he's trying to do here. Yeah, at this point,
It's really unfortunate. Favio had the lead for so long. Death King having skipped his magic on Gorman race for a long time, second to last location yet. We really all thought that Favio's race was going to be just a snipe here, but or not a snipe, a shutout here. But the fact that both runners have just so mishandled their in-game time, so last location, sound check.
that's one reason why I tend to think about it these days.
Yeah, and we still have not seen an advance from DK. He's still on night 1.
Yep.
This is embarrassing. DK, how did you knock me out of the bracket?
I think he's maybe getting on the nerves now. Cause
yeah, it's
with
true.
That,
I joke,
like,
of course. No, DK had a great run against me.
Like, the thing you gotta think too is like how late he got that magic. He's thinking, how is Favio not beaten me yet?
That's true, yeah. No, being so late to that magic, being so late to those ice arrows, it's like, why am I even still here? I definitely have had that thought in a Challenge Cup match as well, where it's like, what is my opponent doing? Why am I still running? The race should be over, and it's not.
Yeah, I think Favio, all he has to do is think about Moo.
Soaring screen of despair, exactly. Yeah, that's true. The hand sweat. Do you guys get the hand sweat? I have
Yep.
such a problem with hand sweat when I get into these situations. I have started like I've had these for a while. I need to actually replace them. But they make like little finger gloves. They're designed for gaming on a phone, but they're really great for like making sure that sweat and those oils don't get into my controller.
Yeah, DK is gonna have to wait at the clock tower 100%. Yeah, I'm gonna attribute that to nerves for DK here.
Absolutely. No, that's the type of like nervous mistake that, I might have
Whereas,
made as
unfortunately, I
well.
think Favio has 100% memory hold sound check, which is truly unfortunate.
And I poke at DK, but he really did have a great run against me, so it's all jokes. He really did.
Yeah.
He really does deserve to be here.
Yeah, it was whereas when I was in bracket, I got knocked out brutally by 2 jet seeds, in which I missed 1 item.
Chat raises a good point. If those ice arrows had been found earlier, then we might have not been able to rule out healing.
Yeah. Granted, fire arrows and Ikana access would have probably been found super quickly as well.
Yeah, I don't really know what we would have been looking for.
It probably would have been Ikana access.
We would have been looking for it. No, here's what it is. Here's what it is. The Ikana access being in Snowhead Temple, Wath, right? We would have been looking for Elegy.
True.
Because that captain's hat was the real casino. That was in Pirates Fort. That was just weirdly in sewers. So that should have been where we were trying to find. And that mirror shield on Shiro should have been an absolute misdirection.
Yeah.
Magic really 1 was on Dorman Raised, yeah.
But because neither of them did sound check, neither of them routed it in.
Yeah. They ended up with a smaller casino.
Oh, we're seeing beavers again!
Why are both runners doing beavers? What's happening?
We have 2 beavers! Well, I'm pretty happy. We got double lemon, we got beavers. There's no way I can complain. I'm happy. We got unrequired beavers.
Yeah. Just fully dead beavers. And both runners are doing it.
Based. But yeah, I will say, even though it is early in the morning for me, well, it's almost 9 a.m. now, but it's already been a pretty good start.
Yeah, I can't complain about the way my day has begun here. Welcome to Challenge Cup Grand Finals. We, at this point,
sound check is truly the hardest check in the game.
Yeah, we can't seem to route it in. We're looking at pretty much a guaranteed bracket reset as Favio continues to fail to remember sound check, and Death King seals the deal. The final bow being on Goat Heart Container.
Georg.
See, I'm starting to get frazzled here. We've been sitting here.
We've been sitting here
on this seed that should be over. Georg to
combine to goatfish.
All right, so how much time does Death King have to wait? Oof, that is around.
Quite a while.
That is around 2 minutes and 20 seconds that we have to sit here, and he's gonna not wait in East Clock Town. He's gonna wait right here. So we waste even more time for the cutscene.
For the bathroom.
Yep, go ahead and
to get a drink.
Stand up, get a drink, stretch, wipe that sweat off your hands, do whatever you need to do to make this Majora fight what it needs to be.
Yep.
Because, you know, if you're Death King, you're staring at that race time room going, why has my opponent not finished? Am I
Yeah.
really about to face Majora? Am I really about to wait all this time and then face Majora?
Only for my opponent to just finish.
Yeah, or is my opponent going to finish? And the answer is no. Yeah, you are going to. We are going to get this Majora fight
But
as
yeah,
Favio continues to stare.
Sound check throwing off runners, so
Yeah, as Fabio
I mean, it
continues
is
to stare at
on
the
the
scoring screen of
tracker
death.
for a reason, because it is something that can come up as a waff. I've had it before where it actually sealed the deal for me.
Yeah, it is a sometimes hinted check.
Yep. And it
But
can still be a waff item. In this case, it isn't, obviously, but
it was not hinted. Death King's checking his phone,
yeah.
looking, just trying to think of what else to do to preserve his sanity while he waits to lose. Because, like, if you yeah, you must be thinking my opponent's gonna finish any second, right? There's no way I win.
Yeah, exactly. It always is like that, no matter how many matches you've been through.
Fabio is on 5 p.m. on night 2, so if he doesn't remember it now, or at least pause until he remembers it, we're gonna be out of time. You're gonna have to require another reset to check that check. All right, hey Death King, 10 seconds left. Oh, plus the cutscene.
But yeah, bar closes at 5, so unfortunately, he'll need to do a new cycle for sound check.
Regal has a point. Maybe the misremembering of the cow mask might be thinking it was in Foolish Swamp.
That's why I write down what I get these days, because my memory is not super great for that reason.
Yeah, but I mean, Favio read the hint before going to Swamp, so like Favio intentionally did not do any of Swamp.
Yeah, it's true.
Well, I don't know if that
true.
for that to be what he's thinking. That would be unfortunate to not trust yourself like that. All right. It looks as though Fabio is swimming towards, speaking of Swamp, the waterfall leading to Swamp, which there's pretty much no reason to do this other than to check the hint. But we already have all of our hints. Yep, we did know that Gossip Stones were dead.
Yep, unfortunately.
And now at this point, it is day 3 for Fabio, so he needs to reset in order to check sound check.
Yeah,
he needs to stop staring at the soaring screen, and he needs to stare at his inventory, because when he stares at the inventory, he will see the cow mask.
Yeah, it's moo time.
Cow mask is marked on his tracker.
Yeah.
So at some point,
it does not have the check mark like some of the other items he has.
Yeah, at some point he could glance there and realize he hasn't done that check.
But at this point, it is way too late, unfortunately for him. Because Death King is just about to summon a mask with sprouted limbs and a head.
And he has SD, so he will just simply cheese his way through this. Kirby, what game did you have
OOT.
a Grand Finals match in? OOT?
Yes. But it does mean that we do get another match. But
yes, so this will be a reset of the bracket.
Is not entirely known.
Yeah, they still have to schedule it. Or maybe they've already scheduled it internally and just haven't told us. Fabio just waiting for death, both literally and figuratively here. All right, and with the final hits on Majora's Wrath coming in from this FD, that is going to be
That is it.
GG's for Death King with a time of 2:52:31 according to race time.
But man, that was brutal right at the end. The ice arrow location was not very nice. Well, if you don't think about sound check.
Yeah.
And
Bit of an
Favio
unfortunate
immediately
thing.
forfeiting, which makes sense.
Yeah.
But we will
Let's-
have a great game 2 at some point. When, I don't know.
All right, it sounds like Favio is going to take a little bit of a breather before the interview.
That is
but Death
absolutely
King
fair.
has said that he will join. And welcome in
Hello,
Death
and
King.
GG's.
GG's to you.
Well,
Hey, GG's.
All right, so before we unleash all of the things that we want to say to you, what are your thoughts on the seed?
Those ice arrows were just a pain in the neck.
Yeah, they were. So were you thinking about sound check for as long as we were, or did you kind of remember it at the end?
I thought about it the whole seed when I got my third mask, but I just didn't want to do it.
You just
I
didn't
mean,
want
it's
to do
sound
it?
check.
Well,
Who
why
wants to do it?
we're literally scratching our heads about that because when you got that Zora mask, you were in a perfect position to do it immediately, and you had other opportunities to do it as well. So why didn't you want to do the sound check?
I don't like that.
You just don't like the check. I mean, that's fair.
Yeah.
I had a restream race where I intentionally last location Hugo because that was back before the peak was possible, but I just essentially last location did just for the memes. So I definitely understand that standpoint. But we here on Restream were begging for somebody to do sound check for 2 hours, and both runners had opportunities to do it and just did not. and so even now, yeah, Favio did not even remember the check at all. So yeah, they full cleared the game, other than, obviously the Ice Arrow's logic ruling out Upper Ikana. They full cleared the game and they're just sitting here not remembering soundcheck. So we'll have to break the news to them about where Ice Arrows are.
Yeah.
Another question that we have, well, I should probably save this for later. One thing to note is that you guys both did lemons and dog race simultaneously. Like, it was literally the start of dog race was synced up, so we got like an actually perfectly simultaneous dog race, which was really funny.
Nice.
Talk to us about Gorman race.
I mean, that's the same like sound check.
Yeah, you just don't like Gorman race?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes you gotta take that medicine. It is
a
bitter,
spear zero check, unfortunately. Unlike sound check, it is just a spear zero check that will just have items sometimes.
Yeah.
So we're glad you routed it in, and it's also good to know that it was intentional. We were worried that you had forgotten about Gorman race as well, because Favio had a strong lead for a long time because of that.
I guess so.
Speaking of Favio, welcome in, Favio, and GG's to you.
Yeah,
GG's.
GG's.
Hello. GG's.
Yeah, and congrats on making it to grand finals as well. Thank you for your run. Thank you for allowing us to restream. Have you figured out where the ice arrows were?
Yeah, I just heard.
Gotcha. Yeah, that was an unfortunate last location from both runners, or near last location. Because yeah, technically that check was available for a long time, but it is kind of tricky to route in if you're not thinking about it. So understandable that it was skipped. And like we were saying, you had a really strong lead because Death King for a long time did not do Gorman Race, so he did not have the magic to go to Snowhead and get the things that were there.
Okay.
We also just told Death King that you guys both went to ranch cleanup at with perfect simultaneous timing, so we had a simultaneous dog race and a simultaneous lemons, which was really great.
Yeah, unfortunately, Lemons did not have the ice arrows because that would have been perfect.
It would have been perfect. I do want to ask both of you, yes, and Briegel is on my tail about it. Beavers, why did we do beavers?
I haven't found a hint.
No idea.
Yeah,
Because
so
I think we
beavers,
got like all 6.
we
like,
did get
between-
all 6 always hints, so beavers is ruled out.
Shouldn't
because
beavers
it's
be a
always hint.
sometimes hint?
Nope, beavers has been an
Is an
always
always
hint
pool since
for the entire
last
season. Yeah, it's for 2 seasons now.
Got it in the wrong pool in my mind.
So glad to inform you of that. So yeah, beavers, and yeah, on Fabio's side, it may just be like, oh, I don't know what else to do. Might as well. Yeah, props to both of you for figuring out that mirror shield was bait. That it was not required. That could have been another unfortunate pitfall.
It was funny seeing it on Shiro.
Yeah. Oh right, that's what. Thank you, Briegel. I forgot about that. Yes, they had to reverse that decision. At the beginning of season 5, they were gonna have beavers be a sometimes, and then enough people complained. So yeah, not surprised that tripped somebody up. It's been unfortunate of a last minute change. Thank you guys. So there will be a second grand finals, true finals match, winner takes all. And yeah, we look forward to hearing when that will be, so we can try to cover that race as well. Do we have any other thoughts, comments?
None on my end. I think other than like what you asked. Because at this point, we seen everything in the seed.
We literally saw the entire seed, yeah.
I just wish I was in a better mood right now. Just have nothing to say. Sorry.
Yeah, it always sucks to have to forfeit because of a situation like that, but it happens to the best of us.
Yeah.
You guys both definitely deserve to be here. We thank you very much for putting on a great show, and we look forward to watching the grand finals.
What a great way to close the interview. Yeah, I'm gonna join them and thank everyone, including you, chat. And we are going to Red Marine Mammal Rescue! Yay! So I'm gonna send you there and see you next time.